Hey, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome back, David Campbell. Good to see you, man. How you been? Hope you had a good weekend. Did the live show on Saturday. Now we're back here on a Monday. Should be fun as always. Happy to have everybody back here on TikTok. TikTok. Thank you, Wiseman. Appreciate that, Wiseman. Yes. Thank you so much. What's up, XPA? How you been? Things been good? Good to see you back here on Kickin with Kruse. It's been too long. Hopefully you're doing well with the misses too, with the soon-to-be misses, I'm going to say as well. But happy to have you guys back. We had a great show today. Thank you so much. I'm trying something a little bit like it's a morning show, right? It's a morning show, so she's feeling all right. She agreed. I love that, XPA. I love that so much. You're taking care of the person you love, putting it out there. Always happy. Wise Man Rivers, good to have you back. Yes, thank you so much. Thanks for being a part of the entertainment nation here on TikTok. We had a great show today, guys. We had a great show. I'm super excited about. Got a lot of entertainment news to talk about, of course, but I have also one of my fellow executive producers from coming soon, XPA, from Cruise Control show, the other show I have, coming on for a little bit, popping in. I have an interview, sit down with Jordan Borges. He has a short film coming out. He's an actor here in LA. He's also got his own channel here on TikTok. We're going to sit down and talk about his project as well. But there's always a lot going on, guys. So we're going to be talking about a lot of the entertainment news and a little bit of rumors, a little bit of stuff. I might dive into some Marvel stuff too, because there was some stuff that happened over the weekend with some doomsday stuff that I might want to cover today as well. But a lot going on, guys. Happy to have you back. Hope you had a great weekend. David Campbell, have a good weekend. Wise Man Rivers, have a great weekend. And XPA, too, coming soon. Happy to have you here, XPA. Always, I'll be happy. We missed you on Saturday, David Campbell. I did like a random Saturday show. A bunch of the chat popped up, and they were like, "Where's David at? Where's David at?" And I was like, I don't know. It's a weekend. Who knows what David's doing? So it was good. Happy to get a weekend, too. It goes by too fast. My weekend was like done just like that, it feels like. But I'm happy to be back here today on a Monday. We're kicking it, guys. We're having a great time. So thank you for being here as always. The Pep Star's here. Peppy, good to see you, man. Happy to have you here.
Well, why do you care?
Because I care about you, Pep Star. I always care about you. And you know what? We love you having your Peppy. We love you here, you know?
That?
There's no Peppy, calm down. I know Peppy's a little horn dog sometimes, guys. Happy to have you back. You're visiting your family. Oh, awesome. I'm happy about that, David Campbell. That must have been fun, right? You got to have some family time. I don't get enough family time. I want to get back to Michigan sometime to go see my family, but you know, the business, life, work, all that, the election, which ballots are out, so I'm dealing with that a lot. Yeah, always play. Thank you for the share, Wise Man Rivers. Always like, share, follow. That helps us crack this algorithm. We're going to have a fun day today. But very quickly, guys, let's talk about something just off the top. So Ted Lasso, you guys a fan of Ted Lasso? Got some Ted Lasso news finally about this. So officially they have been shooting, of course, for season 4. Now there's still rumors they're going to do season 4, 5, and 6. Apparently, when they actually created this new season coming into this, Jason Sudeikis said he had an idea for 3 more seasons. And in that, of course, studio goes nuts. Apple's like, yes, 3 more seasons. But Channing Dungby, who is Warner Brothers Television Group and current WB, Warner Brothers Discovery Network's chairperson, came forward to say they don't have a firm date yet for Ted Lasso season 4 to actually air, but they're talking about mid next year. So mid 2026 at some point, we will get the new season of Ted Lasso. They started shooting in July. So, very early on with that too, very early on. But he said, my guess is as good as mine. What that actually means, like when we actually get it out, we're not really sure yet, but we're 100% excited to get this out there for you mid-year. But also he was being very cryptic about the whole, 5 and 6 seasons as well. And he says, we're going to see where it goes. We're going to see where it goes, which is always like the easy way to go about it. You're like, just calm down, guys. It's going to be okay. We're going to get into it. What's up, KI2? Welcome back, KI2. Welcome back. How you doing today? Hope you're having a great day today. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you had a great weekend. Round of applause for KI2. Welcome back. But yeah, they should stop at 4. You think they should be done, David Campbell? Because I know, like, he said he's got a great idea, but they should, if they're going to stop, 3 was a great time to stop. But I do know that they said there was something, the fans want more. When the fans want more, sometimes they just kind of make things happen. I hope it doesn't, like, taunt the brand at all, Yeah, David Campbell. I hope they don't taunt the brand with this, though, because the fans, I know you're saying they should stop at 4, but I know the fans a lot of times, they love this show. They believe in this show. They want more of this show, and so that's why it's happening. How many Emmys, how many great performances we have in this show as well. I do enjoy the show. I think season 3 was great. How it ended, I was a little disappointed, but then again, it was like wrapping it all up, trying to get people kind of their own happy endings, which, happens in this town. But I really thought it ended too soon in a lot of ways. That there could have been more story to tell, but then that's why we're getting this. Now there was ideas about a spinoff being about a girls football team with, of course, everybody kind of training them now. I don't know if that's route. It sounds like that's the route they're kind of going right now, but we'll have to see because those things change too. You hear rumors and they actually get into it, and there's something more that that Sudeikis wants to do, which he did say that he was not going to do unless he had a great idea to move forward the franchise. So he must have found something that he thought worked really well to make this actually work and actually dive back into this franchise, into this universe. So I'll check it out. I think the first 3 seasons had a lot of love, a lot of hope, a lot of conversations, which we're having today about conversations about mental health. We're going to have a lot of conversations about that because when I have my guest on later, Jordan Borges, he has a short film that he's produced, and they got a bunch of film festivals going to. Thanks for all the love, guys. And they're going to be talking about that today. We'll be talking about that today, about his film and what he's been into that. And of course, how and why mental health actually developed in that film as well, and what kind of message he's putting out. Which again, this does put a lot of messages of mental health out there for Ted Lasso. He's like the nicest guy ever, but then you realize that he's going through, of course, so much beyond the beyond the smile and the happiness and the little crumpets that he's giving out, or the little cakes he gives out. So there's a lot more happening, but that just showcases a lot more happening in people's lives beyond what we see and what they reveal to us as an individual. We have layers, guys. We're like onions a lot of times, but I'm happy you guys are here, and I'm excited about Ted Lasso, and I hope it does great. I hope it doesn't come back and it's one of those things where you're like, oh, why did we do this? Like we're talking about Dexter before. I know David Campbell, I only watched the newest episode. I feel like it's getting ramping up more and more and more with Dexter Resurrection. And KI2, I know you said you were watching it. I don't know if you watched any of it yet either, or you wanted to watch it. What's up, Atlanta 76? Welcome to the show. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. And I know you did. Yeah, the new episode was good. I think. I mean, they're really ramping it up. I think that Dexter's getting a little bit ballsy, if you will. I mean, the fact that he's like taking out people at an actual event where all of them are together, like that kind of like. This Gemini stuff kind of shocked me, but we'll see. What's up, Jasmine? Welcome. How you doing, Jasmine? Good to see you. But it kind of surprised me, some of the stuff that Michael C. Hall's character was doing in that new season. But we'll see where they go with that too. I always am a fan of that too. Thank you for the like, Jasmine. Thank you for the like. I'm super excited to see more Ted Lasso, though. And I hope they can recapture the energy, just like Buffy the Vampire Slayer is doing as well with their reboot, which again, I know David Campbell's not excited about that. It's still way slow, he said. It is still way slow in a lot of ways, but it is amping up. It is amping up. I would say the guy who plays Harrison's a much better, giving a much better performance right now in this new season, which is what I love about it too. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it ends, guys. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to see where Ted Lasso goes. Guys, welcome back to Kickin with Kruse. I'm calling this like episode 4 because now I officially have all the graphics and stuff like that. So I'm officially like it's like a rebrand in a lot of ways. We're diving in. We're in the new era of Kickin with Kruse. And guys, as always, please share and help grow this entertainment nation here. Like I said, we're gonna have some people popping in throughout the show. Got a lot of breaking news to talk about. Got a lot to catch up with you guys too. It was a fun weekend. Of course, the ballots came out, as I said, so people are voting. Got a lot of love this weekend, which was nice, from a lot of friends out there, people that saw my name on the ballot. It's been a lot of fun. Hopefully we can rise up and, like I said, let's rise, let's fight, let's win, and let's help out this union. And also bring back some jobs, entertainment, and some fun things to Hollywood, maybe less reboots, guys. If I had my druthers, I'd be in there. I'd be like all about getting in there.
Are you ready? Breaking news.
Oh, you want the breaking news, Pep Star? Okay, man. All right, yeah. Guys, thanks for being here. Happy Monday, guys. We got a lot to talk about. So, guys, let's just dive into it, guys. Doesn't matter. It could be a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday. Any week here on Kickin with Kruse, there's always one thing going down, guys. You know what it is. If you don't know what it is, you're going to learn. It's some breaking news. Let's go. Guys, Weapons keeps doing great at the box office right now. It keeps making more and more money, over $86 million now, and growing. And I gotta say, if you guys haven't checked this out yet, it is a fun. No more reboots, David Campbell says. I agree. Round of applause for that, David Campbell. Round of applause. No more reboots. There's so many reboots, remakes, redos. It's like this one right here is original. With Zach Krager's, like, again, Weapons, but also they're doing a prequel to it, like we talked about last week. So they're still doing that. They're going to branch into this universe. I'm all about like movies like this actually getting like a big boost, because I do think that originality goes a long way. They talk about a revival out there too. You got Freakier Friday out there that made like another like 15 million over the weekend. I mean, it's still making money. It's still amping up. And I gotta say, this is something great. If you love the original franchise, check this out. Weapons was gold. You're right, David Campbell. And I would love to see more projects like that moving forward. I just want to see it. I like originality. You know, we talk about, you know, how much money they spend on these big productions, like 150 million, 200 million. They spend so much money on these. With Weapons, they didn't spend that. They spent like 35 million. It was like $32 million. And then they're already making over double that back. It's easier to get your return back. It's also going to lure people in there for a different reason. It doesn't have to be a Marvel thing or an Avengers thing or a superhero thing. You can actually have original content, and it can do well. It's a suspenseful thriller. People like that too. Comedies aren't doing that well. Like Naked Gun still kind of fell off. And even Freakier Friday is not like making monumental money. They have crossed over that barrier of their budget, but they haven't, honestly. How did F4 do? F4 keeps losing. Well, they're not losing. They're gaining money. But they're still David Campbell. If you look at their overall box office, I think they're at $480 million right now. So like they are still not doing great. I think they're gonna end up making like $80 million when it's all said and done. But which isn't horrible. It's not a flop, but it's not great. It's not really great at all. If you look at the actual, let's go through the weekend. We can go through the weekend. So if you go through the weekend right now, I can tell you right now what people have been making. So let's see, Weapons was dominating. You know, it's getting like 7 million on Saturday. It's 9 million on Saturday, 7 million on Sunday. Let's go down to Fantastic Four. So Fantastic Four made on Thursday, it made 2 million. So I mean, they're pretty much 2 million, 2.5 million. So it's still making about 2 million every day during the weekend. So overall, like $6 million it made over the weekend. So it's still making money. But it's not dominating like they wish it would. You know, at the end of the day, they've only made $468 million globally. So not great. Not awesome, not fantastic, but for them, they're not super bummed about this. Yeah, it made let's see, like to date right now, we're waiting for more numbers to come in for that too. But it's guys, Fantastic Four. What a bad thing for Marvel right now. I bet they wish they had like bigger numbers coming in. But it's just not happening. But Zach Krager is doing that Resident Evil movie, and I know this is only going to help him get more money for that and even encourage more and more projects for him as well, which I would love to see. I think that what he's doing so far is good. I like Barbarian. I like Weapons. Again, Weapons had some fun twists in there too. Fun perspective from all the different actors, the different characters' take on what was happening during that time with the kids disappearing. Fun way of going about it. Great through line for the actual plot. But you know, Freakier Friday is a fun movie. But again, people aren't coming out for these comedies like that like they used to. I wish they'd come back. They're greenlighting comedies like Scary Movie. We talked about that last week. That Scary Movie is coming back. You got Anna Faris coming back, Regina Hall coming back. But you know, you have them coming back. But I'm going to tell you this: like, will that do well? I don't know. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, you want these to do well. But I feel like people aren't going to the movie theaters for, again, comedy. It doesn't seem like they're doing anymore. But people are more at home watching their own shows, like The Landman. Like The Landman's doing really great over there on Paramount Plus. I mean, honestly, one of their best shows. They should go straight to streaming. A lot of them should. A lot of them should go straight to streaming, I think. I mean, the idea of like making money is always nice, I think, at the box office, because that's like the old school way of looking at it. But it doesn't always happen. People are not coming out. Then you have to look at overhead. Is it costing them more? It's cheaper to ship these things out digitally, I would say, than making the big film reels. But it's still, at the end of the day, you know, if it's not making money, theaters are losing money. They're not going to want to release stuff. So it comes down to that relationship as well. Like I said, Gen X, welcome back, Gen X. Good to see you. Gen X, welcome back. There's still that whole idea of like trying to find a way to make a monumental shift in the box office. But Landman, guys, season 2 has a premiere day too. If you like this show with Billy Bob Thornton, coming out November 16th officially for the new season, for season 2. And of course, Sam Elliott's joined the cast. I had talked about that before. Sam Elliott, I love him too. He's a great old school actor right there, joining the cast as well. And they're officially moving forward on Paramount Plus. There's a lot of changes happening with Paramount ever since the merger went through. It's great, David Campbell. I haven't watched the first season. I've heard nothing but good things about it. And I know that people love Billy Bob Thornton in here too. I keep hearing great things about his performance, about how the drama is really great. The first season ended, was it January 12th or something like that? And so it's been a little bit of time until we got this new season as well. What's the best newer series on Netflix? I would say Wednesday is not, it's a second season, but I would still say Wednesday is doing great. I actually kind of like that. What's the one where Uncharted is on Uncharted or on, what's called Unsomething. It's on Netflix, the new one. That's a new season. They got picked up for another season as well with Eric Bana. Unsomething. You guys know what that is out there? I would say Wednesday is the best right now. Work hard today too. I would say Wednesday just like really doing great. But I do like it's not Uncharted, because Uncharted is that video game. Unsomething, guys. I mean, we'll figure it out. But thanks for being here. Appreciate you joining the chat here on Kickin with Kruse. Thank you so much. Always work hard today. What's Wednesday about? Untamed. Lucy, thank you, Lucy. Round of applause for Lucy. There it is. I'm giving Lucy that round of applause. Untamed. That's actually pretty good. I'm actually enjoying that too. Wednesday is about, of course, the Addams family and the Addams family's perspective from Wednesday Addams, and actually just like, the daughter's perspective, going to university, going to school. Pugsley's joined the new season. So it's a different take by Tim Burton of the Addams family, but through the perspective of Wednesday Addams too. Yeah, it's actually cool. The first season did really great. Jenna Ortega's over there. She's been dominating. And the second season just dropped the first part of 2. So in September, the second part, I think it's like September 9th, the second part will drop for season 2. So you got the first half. Untamed, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lucy. Really good. I was really surprised by that too. I also been watching the new Alien show over on Hulu. I enjoyed that too. The first 2 episodes, really well done, I thought too. The guy was bummed that he never saw a beat while filming. That's crazy. It's crazy. I never saw a bear. I thought you were talking about money for a second. Never saw a bear while filming. That happens. I mean, I'd actually be happy if I didn't see a bear while filming, because I would be like, let's stay safe, guys. Let's stay safe out there. It's really tough sometimes you're out in the wilderness, but I've been enjoying it. The acting's great. It's good drama, but I think Wednesday still is dominating the spectrum over there. And of course, Adam Sandler's Happy Gilmore for a Movie has been doing really great over there too. And that K-pop zombie thing is doing so good. I put that out over the weekend. I see the music's kind of catchy, but I was like, this is crazy. This is blowing up like this. K-pop zombie hunters, whatever it's called. It's a wild thing. But Landman's doing great, guys. But of course, I was saying Paramount's got a lot of stuff happening. A lot of stuff. But I would say this, that another big thing that Paramount's dealing with is, of course, the merger. The merger changed everything. It really did. And when the merger happened, yeah, it's good. I agree. It's so good. I got my guest is trying to come on. Go to TikTok build. I'm telling them to go to the TikTok build to come on the show. But yeah, it's good. I really think it's great. But the whole Paramount thing's crazy. So Paramount, of course, the merger's gone through, but also on top of that, you got Top Gun. This lawsuit's been happening with Top Gun for a minute, all right? I don't know if you guys know about this, but one of the writers, he was kind of like a side writer for Top Gun. He's suing Paramount because he's saying they're not paying him for the usage of his product. Who's your guest today? Well, I have one of my executive producers. He was a key grip for over 35 years working on set here in Hollywood. He's coming in just a second. And then I also have a friend, Jordan Borges, coming in. And Jordan's been an actor in Hollywood for I think it's 12 years, 14 years too. But he's got a project he's producing as well. He's going to come in and talk about that too today. So we got a few guests coming in. Hopefully Ronald can figure it out right now to get in. I just sent him a little thing saying use this the different build to get into the show. There's all these different builds here too. Always happy to have people popping in here though today. But this Paramount thing is crazy. Now, of course, the guy's suing right now. Sean Gray is suing because he's saying that he works alongside of the director of Top Gun Maverick on a bunch of different projects. He's always helping him write stuff, put things together. And because of that, Joseph Kosinski and him have been a team. And so apparently he wrote a lot of stuff for this new Top Gun, a bunch of action sequences. He was there, a lot of big stuff, and he was never compensated for it. Now he's saying that he's suing them for compensation. Now Paramount's trying to say that he's just coming after him now because it made so much money. But they're also trying to say that because he's been using some of this stuff in his lawsuit and speaking about it and talking about how he wrote it, they never gave him permission because there was no contract to actually use any of that and actually talk about any of that. So now they're suing him for using Top Gun stuff in his life by posting about it and talking about it, saying he has no rights from Paramount. It sounds like a messy situation, but they're just trying to get this settled, I think. They're trying to make him go away because, of course, Top Gun 3 is still coming, and they're pushing forward with that right now. So that will be happening. Hopefully, within the next year, development will happen for that. I mean, Tom Cruise got some other commitments, so we're going to have some time until that actually happens, but they are pushing forward for that, so I think they want this all settled and done. It's one of those big, like, lingering things since before the merger to kind of get this done and move on from there. So I bet they'll figure it out. But honestly, it just sounds like a messy situation to me. It really does, guys. Ew, Top Gun 3, no, just no. Come on, David Campbell. Don't you want to see Top Gun 3? Anybody want to see Top Gun 3 out there? Tom Cruise is super excited about it. He is pushing it forward. He approved the script. I guess there's a lot of rumors about young guys coming in and taking over. What's going to happen? I'm intrigued to see how it actually goes down. We'll see. But I'm kind of actually really excited about it. I'm down. I love those movies. Lacey said, yeah, I worked on Top Gun Maverick, so there's like a special part in my heart right there for it because I did love working on it. I worked for Tom Cruise, as I've said in here before. I only did like the last month of like the reshoots, but still it was cool to be on that set and see what they were doing and be a part of that Top Gun history in a lot of ways too. So I did love that quite a bit. The second one wasn't as good as the first. Oh man, I don't know. I really like the second one, David Camp. I'm like this about it too. It's tough because that first one just holds up so well. It just really does, and it's fun. I know like there was supposed to be like a big love scene in the second one. Now they kind of start making it happen, and then it kind of cuts to the next morning, which was all you needed. But there was more they were trying to make happen to match the 1980s version, but they said they couldn't really work out the chemistry and the scene didn't feel right, and so they scrapped all that and they cut it. So when you go back and watch it, you're going to see that. You can see that kind of cut. It's a pretty hard cut. But anyways, I do like that. I do like Top Gun. I'm interested to see where they can go because I really don't know. It felt like a good send off. And but you know how it goes. It makes $1 billion. They want to make $1 billion more. That's the business. That's how it goes. Jennifer Connelly is the best. I loved her in that too. She was great. Great addition to the cast. I love her too. She's so nice and she's so fantastic. She's a talented actor and she really does shine on the screen. So I love that worked out for her. But so Paramount's trying to get this done, guys. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Another lawsuit that's going on. I feel like these things keep happening these days, all these lawsuits. But Priscilla Presley now has got a lawsuit going on, guys. And this one's been a big one. This is accused of fraud. It's messy, guys. There's fraud. There's elder abuse accused in this. And it's all about the claims of her likeness and her merchandise and her representation for sales. Now, there's a big thing. Now, she signed a contract. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, this name came up, not related. I rarely hear somebody that has the same last name as me, but Bridget Kruse, weird. I'm like, Bridget Kruse. I'm like, I had to reread it a few times. And Kevin Falco have been suing her right now for like $50 million. Okay. They're suing her. She had sued them for $1 million before, like a year ago, after her daughter had passed away, because she said they were trying to take advantage of her. Now, in their original agreement, she apparently signed something that said they took 80% of all of her earnings, which I think is a lot. That's a lot to be taking of someone's earnings. That right there seems shady as it is before. But these two people she was working with, one was an Elvis memorabilia auctioneer, and the other was, I guess they were both auctioneers. They're both auctioneers. They were helping her with the memorabilia, helping her sell things. But they're trying to claim that she didn't have the rights to her name and all of the stuff they were trying to sell because she had sold it off to somebody else for like $6 million at one point. And so now they're suing her because they did all this work. They did all this work to get all this memorabilia out there, make all this money, but they didn't have the rights to her name. And so because she said she forgot, they're saying, well, you wasted our time, you wasted our money, you wasted our efforts. We're suing you for $50 million. So that's what's going on. Now, her lawyer is claiming right now that that's not what actually happened, that these two actually took an abuse, or elder abuse, they're calling it right now. So they're suing back. Once the whole thing thrown out, they're really mad about this. I get that too, because it's kind of a weird deal. But it alleges that she failed to disclose this information while securing millions for investments benefiting these two for their thousands of hours of work they're calling for the actual lawsuit. Presley's lawsuit now is saying that they actually fraudulently induced her to sign that contract to receive 80% of her income. And they convinced Presley that that all of her former advisors were actually deceitful, and they were incompetent, and they were deceitful, incompetent, and they were actually like trying to mismanage all of her funds and take her money when they're taking 80% of her actual funds. It's a crazy thing to me. But we're going to see how this plays out. Now, the lawyer really says that he's without a doubt feels this is shameful, ridiculous, meritless. They want to get the whole thing thrown out. We're going to have to wait and find out. Now, she had sued them for $1 million before. That never got settled because this countersue happened for $50 million. Only time will tell. I mean, the king would be rolling in his grave right now, I think. And I also feel like this was it's a crazy thing to see. Like one of the legends. She went through a lot this last year. The movie came out, Priscilla, which did fantastic. The Elvis Presley movie came out too. Did you guys like the Elvis Presley movie with Austin Butler? Did you like that? She was very involved with that. Then she lost her daughter. She's gone through a lot of tragedy, but at least the king and everything that left into her life, that whole part of her chapter of her life, is getting a lot of praise, and she's getting a lot of love for that too, which I love that. I think that's fantastic. So it's an amazing thing. Guys, welcome to the show. I think we got him here right now, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. What's up, Ronald?
Hey, Brian, how are you?
Good. How you doing? Whoa!
Well, thank you.
Be happy.
Welcome to Kickin' It with Kruse, Ronald.
Happy.
How's it going?
My first popping my cherry.
Popping your cherry, man. I know, right? Good to see you. Oh, I think are you here? Did I lose you? Are you still there? It looks like you're blurred out a little bit.
I am here. I am
there
here.
you
Word on the street is I am right here, but I can see you.
I can see you now. You're just a little blurry. Good to see you. How you been?
I've been doing okay. And what, Priscilla Presley doesn't own the rights to her daughter's name?
She doesn't own the rights to her name or her name. I'm not thinking at all. She apparently sold it off for $6 million. I know this lawsuit's going down because she had worked hand in hand with these other people that were supposed to actually sell memorabilia, merchandise, all of that. And now they're suing.
Ridiculous.
Now they're suing her for $50 million, 80% of all of her revenue, and gives it to them. And so it's a pretty
wow.
Yeah, that's what the lawyers
gnarly.
are saying. It's pretty gnarly, and they said it got worse. I guess her daughter was trying to get a part of this before she passed away, and then once the daughter passed, they're trying to claim too that she knows what she's doing. When the daughter passed, she got more rights, and that's when she was like done with them, and they need to be compensated. But it sounds like there's a lot of shadiness happening with their contract. It does.
It does. It definitely does. And taking advantage of her, and she is of a certain age, and she lost her daughter. I mean, that is absolutely unforgivable.
It really is.
I'm sorry.
It really is. It bums me out to even see this. And I hope that she works all this out. Now they want to throw the whole thing out. David Campbell, what do you think about this out there? I see you said no. They want to work out the whole thing. So, I mean, they want to get thrown out and be done with it as fast as they can. Her lawyer thinks they have a case to get it thrown out. We'll see. I want to see what this contract say. I want to see how it goes. There were auctioneers that already did memorabilia for her before. So there's a long lasting relationship they've had before. So it makes me wonder what they trapped her in. It's just messy, David Campbell says. Yeah, it's just messy.
Messy. It's messy.
It's super messy. We'll be talking about this tonight too on Cruise Control Adjacent, as I say now, because we got two shows now. It's so wild,
Yes, you do.
This looks good though, doesn't it? Look at the build now. Huh? It's a little different.
The build looks great. It looks fantastic. Yeah, it's bigger.
It's bigger. You can see more of everybody. You can also. I also have different kind of. I have all these different kind of angles. You know me. I go crazy about this. I just keep building things and changing things and adding things.
Yeah, and I have a different background for you as well.
Yeah, where are you at right now? You just outside off the patio or what? Oh, we lost him. We lost him, guys. It's just messy, David Campbell. It really is. But that's a big thing. It's a big thing to me. Oh, I think Ronald's back. He's back. Maybe the Wi-Fi. I don't know if the Wi-Fi is being a little trippy on you. Can you hear me?
We will figure that out all in time.
Whoa, guys. Whoa.
I can hear you fine.
Okay, now you cleared up right now. So there we go.
Good.
They cleared
All
up.
right.
But yeah, I was kind of going through. There's a bunch of stuff happening. Like I was even saying like that whole like Paramount lawsuit that was going down with Paramount's trying to get money. Oh, I should say that Sean Gray's trying to get money off them for writing a bunch of scenes for Paramount's Top Gun, and they're trying to get this dismissed ever since the loss or the merger's done. They're trying to throw that out. They're trying to clean house pretty much Paramount ever since they took over. So I should say Skydance ever since they took over. They're trying to clean house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Did
it's
this ever happen in the past? I mean, this is just. I'm going to sue you because you wrote a scene. I'm going to sue you because you suggested a scene, Blake Lively. It's just like, oh my God.
Right? Like, what are you doing? That Blake Lively thing's never going to end. I know people always keep telling us like, oh, no one's covering this. I'm like, people are covering this. People are seriously covering this. And this is not going away anytime soon, you know?
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm just like, whoa. Pepe's still here. Pep Star pops in every once in a while. Good to see you. Good to see you, Pepe.
Poopy doop.
Oh, yeah.
David Campbell's like, Pepe, what's up, wheelchair gamer? And David Campbell said the Elvis movie wasn't that great. Austin Butler, like, really, I hear that Priscilla was better than the Elvis movie, actually. Did you see the Priscilla movie? I still haven't seen that one.
I did not see it, nor did I know of it.
Yeah, A24. A24 did an
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely want to check that out. Who played Priscilla?
Priscilla was played by, oh man, I know that El Dori, that guy was up for James Bond. He played Elvis. I know that, but I can't think of off the top of my head who played her.
I'll find it. I'll try. Yeah, I'll find it.
We'll find it. I can't think of the top of my head. Let me see. You know what? I can do it like this. Watch this, Ronald. This is why we're much more laid back here at Kickin with Kruse. So what's the chat saying? Pepe, David Campbell. Pepe's happy to see you as always. Let's see. Oh, that's right. It was okay. Let me see. I think was it Sofia Coppola did it. She produced it and directed it. But it was So Coppola directed it. It was Kaylee Spani. I don't know who that is. Kaylee Spani. She played Priscilla, and Jacob Eldordi. Eldordi. I always butcher his name. Played Elvis. Yeah. Okay. Pretty good. I don't mind that.
So Coppola, that's a bit of Hollywood royalty.
A little bit of royalty right there, right? It's I'm intrigued to see Coppola, like I gotta check it out. I think it's on HBO Max, so you can watch it right now if you want. But it did pretty good at the box office. So
okay.
Wheelchair Gamer says Weapons slays nobody too with 25 million. Sydney Sweeney's America drops 500K bomb. Oh man, that's the thing, Wheelchair Gamer. Weapons has been doing great. Weapons has been doing so good at the box office, and I gotta say I've been loving it. I've been loving how well it's doing, because you're seeing that these movies that are just original are making money. That goes a long way with lower budgets too, Ronald. Lower budgets.
Yes. I love that. It's that creativity. It's these people coming out with their ideas and getting things financed and going
for it and running off the races.
It was built on that dream.
Yeah. And you know who had a dream too was, of course, Mel Gibson making those Passion of the Christ movies. And we got 2 more Passion of the Christ movies released now. But Rob, this is hilarious. The release dates for these, okay? Part 1 is Good Friday, March 26, 2027. You see what he's doing here? Oh,
I see it.
And then part 2 comes 40 days later on Ascension Day.
Is that 40 days and 40 nights later?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think pretty much. Thursday, May 6th, 2027. So, yes, David Campbell, you're getting 2 Passion of the Christ movies back to back for your Easter season of 2027. Currently, they've been filming overseas. Warner Brothers is excited about this. There's this whole thing. Ron, we talked about this on the other show too. Is that he was talking about all tax incentives, bringing stuff back to LA. Bringing stuff back to America. But he's like, oh, by the way, I want to take my movie overseas, because how do you shoot this movie and not be overseas? You know, like how do you do that movie here? You could do certain stuff here, but soundstage stuff.
God.
But Caviezel is back as Jesus.
What a ridiculous hypocrite.
Right. But I don't know. Do you have any passion to see this Passion of the Christ, Ronald?
I have zero passion for it, and especially after he's trying to keep everything in-house or keep everything in the States to shoot it, and then he's got to go outside. That type of hypocrisy, I do not pay to see.
Yeah. It's funny because David Campbell's like, nope, nobody wants to see this. Welcome, J.E. Good to see you back.
Nope.
And Wheelchair Gamer said, too early for talking about 2027. I know, we're already talking about 2027. It feels way too early,
Kind of has
right?
a point there.
It's like
Yes.
2027 is like so far into the future. We're gonna have like a second Avatar movie at that point. So if that tells you anything,
Wow, that is.
yeah. But I just laugh at this. So I'm like, man, 2 more movies back to back. I was wondering what his release schedule would be if he was gonna wait, but it makes sense if you're gonna do a Jesus story, right?
Yeah, you're gonna do it, Jesus. Yeah, who's gonna go see that? Oh my gosh.
The first one still did really good, actually. So maybe I don't know. Like,
Yeah, there are enough, I guess. But wow,
I'm gonna see Passion of Christ. Let's see how much it made. What do you think? I bet you're gonna be surprised by this. 610 million.
Oh my god, I was gonna say like 180. Wow. Okay.
A budget of 30 million.
That's what I was gonna say, like 180. I'm like, well, it probably made its money back, but whoa. Okay,
It made a lot of money. Yeah.
God. Oh my god. Does that mean we're gonna have a 5 and a 6? And a
Yeah.
4?
I hear we might be going to hell in this one or something too. There's like a whole thing about that. So
God. Oh no. Oh boy.
You know?
Yeah, he's just gone off. He's gone off, man. That's for sure.
Yeah. J.E. says religious films always are blah. Yeah, they can be blah. But they can do great though. I mean, people like me, look at all the ones that work for like Hallmark and all that. They make money. As David Campbell says too, doesn't surprise him.
Yes.
Yeah.
They just shot And God Spoke 2 or something like that with our dear friend in it. Because she did number 1. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, there you go. If they're doing well, they're just gonna keep making stuff like that too. And I'm happy that she's working too. You know?
Oh yeah, I got no problem with the context of it at all. I have a problem with him. I think he is just such a hypocrite, and that's where the problem lies with me.
He's kind of problematic. I would say that too. He's super problematic.
Yeah.
But he's like, he's like, let me make that money. I'm like, I get it. But then I just laughed that it was like a week after pretty much he was like, we must bring film back to LA. And then all this thing is like, I'm going to go shoot overseas. I need tax incentives. It's like, oh my God,
that is just, yeah, that, like I'm saying, that hypocrisy is just incredible.
It's wild. He's a traitor to Hollywood, and Traitors is coming back, guys. Traitors is coming back. More Traitors, guys, but more Traitors in a different way now. Alan Cummings is going to reprise his role as host for a new production of a civilian version of Traitors, which will begin in 2026. Before, they've been doing celebrities. The first season, they had celebrities and some civilians. They went full celebrities in the second season. Now they've really gone into that for the third, but they're going to bring a new version of the Traitors now. That will just be, of course, all regular people that are going to stab each other in the back. So over on Peacock, this is a big hit, and a lot of people have been excited about it.
I heard that Cummings is fantastic.
He's so good. He is so good. He's like,
I've heard, yes.
His outfits are awesome as well. Awesome, right?
I know a friend of mine is probably his wardrobe guy, and oddly enough, it's the same guy that I used his ID when I was 21 to get a fake ID.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
A couple years back.
Couple of years back, right? They might come after you still.
Back, yeah. Oh my God.
David Campbell loves this show. The UK version is better, he says. J.E. says that dog is super hyped with my strawberry cake mints. You got those mints, J.E. I'm happy you got those strawberry cake mints. And Cumming is so good at anything he does. And it's in Scotland. I love that too. He is great. He is great in all that he does. I agree. And he's also, I got to tell you, with like that, he's also coming back to the Marvel stuff too. He's doing like, again, the X-Men stuff. So I think he's going to be fantastic coming back to that too.
Good for him. I think he's underrated.
Yeah, I think he really is underrated. Keep it going. Keep it going. Somebody else that's going to keep going too, Ronald, that I'm happy is going still because, again, they were having a lot of issues was Jeremy Renner. And Jeremy Renner now is got his show is coming back for another season, guys. Officially, we got more. We got more. I'm happy. Mayor of Kingstown. Mayor of Kingstown Paramount Plus will launch Sunday, October 26th for the season 4. And after everything he's gone through, I just want to see him keep thriving. You know, yes. I can't imagine everything he's gone through. Like almost losing his life, being run over like that. Yeah. I haven't really watched this show either. I don't know people in the chat like that. Yeah. He was great as Nightcrawler out there in the chat. Yeah. Wasn't all about the money. Was they talking about Traders, J.E., or are you talking about X-Men out there? Let me know. Or also, he almost got Marvel wanted to pay him like half the amount of money. They're like, I'll pay you half amount of money if you would come back for another season. And he's like, am I half the person now? I know we had that conversation. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Ouch.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. Right. Doesn't drive me as much as Kanye West, guys. They're doing a whole documentary about him now over on Netflix now. Get ready for another Ye documentary about his rise and fall and his rise and his controversy and his stuff with Kim Kardashian and his broken up relationships. And yeah, I don't know if anybody really wants to hear any more about his life. I feel like he just needs help. I think he needs help.
I think you're right. I think he needs help. I think that's the best way to actually put it. I don't think he needs to be sensationalized the way he is. I think he needs help.
Yeah, I think he just needs help. He needs to just step away from the limelight, maybe, and take a minute. Right now, he's kind of got quiet since he released that song that was quite controversial, I would say. Quite controversial. They took it off all the streaming platforms and.
The more people pay into it, the more he's going to keep going. It's just when will learn. Stop.
Yeah, even people in the chat, like J.E. says, oh my God, you beat me to it. And David Campbell says he needs to go away. He needs psychiatric help. He does. He needs help. And I feel bad for him, but I'm also he's kind of digging himself into a deeper hole. And there's nobody in his audience that can actually stand up and help him, it feels like, in his family, in his environment. It's sad. Maybe you should take a book out of LL Cool J's book because LL Cool J is still doing great after all these years. Round of applause for LL Cool J, guys.
And he's cool.
He's great. And he's going to be hosting the VMAs, guys, the 2025 VMAs. So good for him, yeah.
Cool ladies love Cool J, man.
They do. I mean, I think everybody loves LL Cool J. I never hear any drama about him. I just don't hear anything. I
running into him at Paramount on NCIS, and he was just always a cool dude. Him and Chris O'Donnell, just cool dudes.
Oh yeah, Chris O'Donnell is a man. I think that I encourage his career all the time. It's bad that he kind of disappeared for a little bit, but he came back with the NCISs, and I hope that he just keeps getting work just like LL Cool J. I love him. He's great. And I think the VMAs, I'm surprised they're still going though. I'm like, the VMAs are still happening?
Yeah, what? Right?
I thought West hated the spotlight. Kanye West, he seems like he doesn't.
I think it's contrary to that.
Did Transporter 5 actually get announced? I haven't heard about Transporter 5 yet, their wheelchair gamer. Him or his wife needs psychiatric help. Well, they probably both need help. LLG is legit. Thank you. Work hard today. Yeah, he is legit. J.E. Yeah. He is a black white dude. That's what J.E. said. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I thought that was no, never mind.
It's pretty great. Guys, a lot of breaking news, everybody. Breaking news. I love it all. I was talking about before you came on too. I was talking about Ted Lasso coming back, right? And Ted Lasso, they're still they're talking about mid 2026 for the release for the new season, and they're still being cryptic about that 3-season thing. There might be 2 more seasons after that. There might not be, but Jason Sudeikis apparently has a 3-season plot point for that moving forward. So we'll see what happens. Ron.
Are they in their 3rd season?
There's 3 seasons, but 3 more seasons.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so 6.
Season 4 comes out, then 4, 5, and 6, so 3 more seasons. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I'd be about it. I want to see it. But the
with that show, I don't know why. Never connected with it.
You got to get in there.
All right.
It's not too late. It is coming back, so it's a renaissance for it. so you can watch it and then get back into it. Then when it airs, you can see the new season. Come on, you can do it.
I gave it half an episode of number one to
Uh,
connect. I'll
uh,
do more. I'll do more.
as David Campbell said, it's a slow start. So yes, it can be a slow
Okay.
start. So
Thank
there's
you.
that.
I appreciate that. Okay.
I watched it during like the lockdowns, and so I was like, well, what is this? And I just kind of,
why not?
why not? Oh, Jason Sudeikis playing some soccer, cool. Or, I'm sorry,
Why
football.
not?
Football is life. Football is life. I'm like, all right, I get it. Okay, we'll calm down. What do you do? You know what? I don't think my push came through today, Ronald. I'm kind of upset about that.
What? Whoa! Why not?
It was supposed to happen at 9:30. I didn't see it happen. I don't know.
Whoa!
I don't know what happened. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some great people working for me over there, so we just gotta get in the page. So, Ronald, it's great to have you here. I gotta tell you, it's some fun stuff today. A lot of breaking news. I'm excited about tonight. We're gonna cover some more of these in more detail, of course, as well.
Good. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you being here. I hope you had a good time popping in.
For having me anytime. I'm yours.
We'll get you back in. All right.
Okay, that sounds
all right.
good.
Thanks, Ronald.
Thanks,
See you
Brian.
next. Before you take off 1 second, just tell the people about yourself very quickly to have that one moment before I take off on you.
That one moment. I'm Brian's lifelong friend. I've known him for 14 years. I used to be a key grip in television for 35 years. I've done every sitcom known to man, and I am now a content creator and finding my way through this life and having a great time at it. Living right near Brian.
Yes.
What's that?
That was perfect. That was perfect.
Great.
All right, Ronald.
Thank you, Brian.
Talk to you soon. Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for being here. See you soon.
Thanks,
Ronald.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Ronald.
Bye.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for being here, guys. As always, if you're liking what you're watching, please like and subscribe. Also, help share. Let's crack that algorithm. Welcome to Kickin with Kruse, your one-stop shop for entertainment talk. Welcome to the Entertainment Nation, guys. Happy to have you here, as always. Guys, give me some of that love up there too. That little guy up there. Let's get those things going today too. I'm still learning all this stuff, guys. But also happy to have you guys. A lot to talk about. I'm excited to have back on Kicking It with Kruse, guys. My friend and yours, guys. Actor, creator. He's got his own project coming out right now, and I'm so excited to talk about Love Lost, guys. Welcome back, Mr. Jordan Borges. What's up, Jordan? Oh God, wrong one. That's what I want. There he is. What's up, Jordan?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Good. Welcome back. Happy to have you here. How you been?
Real good. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. We're here. I had like a curveball where I had Ronald come in too. I'm like, oh, what am I doing here? So I'm like switching guests now. It's actually worked out really well. So,
great.
I love that background. I'm going to say it again. I love that background.
Oh, thank you very much. I love color. I mean, my favorite color is black, but I appreciate all colors. So I just wanted something to pop.
Well, you got the tie-in now. You got the black shirt. You also got the colorful background. It all works really well. It's all hand in hand, intertwined. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Like a lot of thought behind it. But welcome to Kickin' with Kruse. I know you were on cruise control before. Welcome, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Meet Jordan, everybody. Love having Jordan here.
Hello, everybody.
They're watching a bunch of stuff. Paramount Plus watching CSI Miami. They're still talking about the other topics. But guys, happy to have you here. Jordan, tell the people about, because you got Love Lost coming out. You know, I've known you for, it feels like forever now.
Right.
We met working on The Valley back in the day through a mutual friend. You came in, you just conquered, you dominated on the screen. You brought that character to life in a way that I was never imagined to be in, and made me so thrilled you were there. And I was like, yes, this is it. It was like the missing pieces. So I love your talent. I love your charisma. I love your attitude. And I'm happy to have you here. We're going to have a fun time today. I want to talk about your business, what you've been doing, Hollywood, all of that, upside down, left side and right. But tell the people about Love Lost a little bit, and also like go into like the project, just a little bit about it. Then we'll go from there.
Sure. Well, thank you for that introduction. And honestly, I had an incredible time working on The Valley with you. You were incredibly funny, talented, and a great producer. I remember the audition still, and I had a fabulous time auditioning for you. But in terms of Love Lost is a story that tackles mental health. My character, David, he is a depressed character. And through his depression, he decides to finally confess to his best friend that he's been in love with her his entire life. Now, she doesn't really feel the same way about him, so a lot of tragedy unfolds in this dark romance. Um, it's a passion project, really, Brian. My good friend of 13, 14 years now, Yazir Nabil, he created the story and I helped write it with him. And it's been over a year now that we've been trying to get it up on its feet and submit it to film festivals, both internationally and domestically. We're real excited about it. There's some talented actors in the movie. And yeah, I'm just excited and enthusiastic about sharing it.
Love lost, everybody. I gotta make sure it makes that T. I speak too fast sometimes. But I was gonna say this too. Like, how did you two meet though? You and Yazir. What was it like? Were you doing like audition, or were you doing a gig, or were you kind of like the because he's directing? So I love when an actor finds a director that you can like mesh with. You know, was it one of those things where you just found each other and you kind of like could play off each other and read each other's minds so well? Like, how did that relationship come to be?
Sure. Well, I got into acting in Santa Barbara. I worked with a theater company called Mad Women Productions. And we put on a play called The Estrada, and I just fell in love with theater. When I moved back to Los Angeles from Santa Barbara to pursue a career in screen acting, I started doing a lot of student films, Brian. I passed my headshot off to every film academy in Los Angeles.
Been there. I know what you're
And
talking about. It's crazy, right?
yeah, I just wanted experience on screen because I knew I loved the movies ever since I was a little kid. I knew I wanted to work in the movies, but I fell in love with theater. So putting acting on stage with my love of cinema, I decided that I wanted to be a screen actor. So again, I just wanted the experience of being in front of the camera and learning how to act for the camera.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, a
Which
producer from, I forget what college he was in, but yeah, someone from a film academy contacted me from my headshot and asked if I could be on their student project. I agreed. And when I walked up on set, Yazir was the director.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah. And everyone, again, this was a student film, Brian. So everyone was a little bit unprofessional. No one really knew their place, how to behave. They didn't understand set etiquette.
Been there.
And yeah, and I was trying to focus on the scene, focus on the other actor that I was working with. And before they called camera set, like pictures up and they're ready to shoot, people were talking and chatting and laughing. And I spoke up about it. I said, excuse me, everyone, can I have your attention? We're trying to focus here and get ready for the shot. Can you guys please keep your chatter to a minimum? And everyone just zipped it. It was just crickets on set. Yeah. And after the shoot, Yazir came up to me and he said, "Hey, man," he's like, "I really appreciate you saying something. I didn't know how to control my crew. Everyone was getting out of hand. I couldn't focus. And I really appreciate you saying something."
That's amazing.
From there, we just kind of clicked. And he reached out to me for other films he was shooting, for me to be the actor in his projects. Once he graduated from his school, he started producing his own productions and asked me to be a producer, a casting director, a second assistant director,
Put all
even
those
an
hats
act.
on, right? Put all those hats on.
Yeah, he's always reached out to me for help with his productions. And with Love Lost, he reached out to me and he goes, "I have a part for you." I'm like, "Oh, great. Well, let's hear it." So we
Let's
went out
go.
to dinner. We went out to dinner. He pitched me the treatment, and it was for Yazir. So I'm like, yeah, of course, I'm on board. Let's do this. I read the script. It needed some work, so I rewrote it and I helped him with the character's dialogue. And then, yeah, we got into production. After we shot it, it was on the shelf for about a year. Yazir and myself had some. Yazir had some personal issues he had to take care of. I got caught up with life, work, and
That's the
just
business,
about,
unfortunately, sometimes, right?
yeah,
It's
just
just
like
what it
in
is.
the movie industry, projects get shelved for a while. But yeah, 3 months ago, we got together again, said, hey, let's get into post production for Love Lost. Let's finish this thing and let's submit it to film festivals um, here in the United States and also in Cairo, Egypt, where Yazir is from.
That I love that idea too, like Cairo, and it's awesome to meet somebody like that. Though it's like almost like you met for a reason, you and Yazir. It's like there's something that happened that like you were meant to be in that one production, and then you click, and then I think those are some of the best relationships that happen in Hollywood when you find someone you trust like that, and you have each other's backs, and you rise together, and you start working together, and regardless what kind of like hiccup comes upon your way, any kind of wrench in the plan, you still come back together, you still finish it, you still develop what you were going for. So I've been with people before where it doesn't happen, those people teeter off and they're gone. But a true like connection like that in this business is rare to find. So it's awesome that you found that with these here. I mean, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. Like I had a buddy like that, and unfortunately, I lost him years ago, and it's always kind of never resonated the same. I find people along the way, but it just it's tough to hold on to those relationships sometimes in this town. It just is, and I'm happy that you have that because, and I would love to see it in Cairo, as you told me before on the show before. I'm like Cairo. I didn't know Cairo had like a film festival at all.
It's actually one of the largest international film festivals in the entire world, Brian.
That's insane.
Yeah,
What?
it's enormous.
but I just to go there and like experience that too and that culture, and then to bring your
Sure.
film there too and have his cultural reference in there too, like it's coming back to his roots. That would probably be a dream
Yes.
come true for him and for you. I love that. The chat's also saying really cool. Young KJ official. Thanks for being here. Also, Atlanta 76 is saying hi, Jordy. You might know them probably, right?
Yes, Atlanta 76 and Young KJ official are great supporters on my TikTok. They're super positive. Um, they're incredibly encouraging with my career. In fact, Young KJ official is a producer, a music producer,
Oh,
and
cool.
he sampled some music for our trailer that we're excited to use when we release a teaser trailer.
What? Dude,
Yeah.
isn't it? Dude, you're bringing people together, aren't you? You're bringing people together. I love it. I love it.
Hey, we all find our community here on TikTok. We find our people, and TikTok's been a great platform for me to meet new people, make strong connections, and even make industry connections as well.
Yeah, I mean it's amazing. It's funny this community because I'm pretty new to this too, like the TikTok world. So
Yeah.
it's like figuring it out, finding the people. We got some great chat here too. I love the positivity that comes on TikTok because I'm like I'm kind of like older up there at millennial. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what am I
I'm a
doing here on
millennial
TikTok?
too.
It's like, what am I doing here? What's this? I don't know. But this
Right.
too. You think about like. Because you have that community, you've been doing it
Yeah.
on TikTok for a while. Like, how long has your channel been going for? And how do you feel like the growth's been so far? You got some people here. I love that people are popping in for you here today.
Yeah, great question, Brian. I started TikTok. Well, I've had a TikTok ever since it came out. I just never did anything on it. I didn't post. I didn't interact. Um, I think I had a total of 30 followers when I first started. But when I began posting videos about acting, this was back in the beginning of June of this year. So it's been about 2 months of me posting and going live, and I've grown from 30 followers to I think I'm at 620 followers now.
Man,
And
yeah.
yeah, the growth has been great. I go live every day around 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we talk about, all things entertainment like you. We talk about film, we talk about acting, and sometimes we just hang out in the chat and talk to each other. It's really great. I enjoy going live, reading the comments, and engaging with people from all over the world.
It's really fantastic. Like even like I got you, Atlanta. I just followed you back, Atlanta. But also like even David Campbell, he's in Scotland right now, and it's like I
Mm.
found him, and he's been popping in. So I love that there's people that just find you, the community can build, and we do have that like mindedness. We love the business. We work in the business, of course, and there's a passion there that pulls us in and makes us want. I just want to talk about it all the time. That's all I want to talk about. Like you are too. Like, I'm like, come on, kick in with Kruse. Let's just talk about the business, talk about life, talk about Hollywood. And I think that people resonate to that too, because this is like what I always call like a nice distraction. We turn off from reality. We just all can relate to it. We have fun. It's movies, it's television. We're like big kids hanging out. Do you feel like more like a big kid again, like having this TikTok platform?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's funny you say that. I just recently came back from what's called a discovery workshop
Yeah.
where you do work on your inner self and you do a lot of self healing. We all have trauma from our past, right? But it's
Yes.
important not to be a victim of our trauma. So I've been doing a lot of inner child work, healing my inner child, and giving that inner child a voice. And yeah, being on TikTok, it gives me an opportunity to fully express myself, be my authentic self. I'm a very positive and enthusiastic person, and I feel like people respond to that. There's so much negativity in the world, so much darkness in the world,
Yeah.
and like I said, I've been doing work on myself and healing healing from my past, from my trauma. But I don't let my past or my trauma cloud my personality, if that makes sense. I enjoy being positive and fully expressed. So yeah, I am kind of like a big kid. I'm just fully expressed, positive, full of life, excited about the possibilities that life have to offer. And I try to convey that on my lives and inspire and try to encourage people. If I can encourage one person, then I feel whole. I feel complete.
That deserves a round of applause right there.
Yeah.
Being actors though too, it's I always tell people it's like we don't do this for the money, we don't do it for anything like that. It comes down to like
No.
bringing something out of somebody, the passion, the drive, making someone laugh, cry, emote, feel, and like that's what we're trying to do. And people that try to make it like just this money game, a lot of us that are doing this are just doing it for the love, and that's just all it is. And I can't see myself doing anything else. Can you imagine like right now? Could you do anything else? Like even if you're struggling, you got nothing, what would you stop doing this?
Never. People ask me that in my chat all the time, Brian.
Yeah.
And I knew at 9 years old when I was making movies on old VHS camcorders with my sisters and my best friends. I knew at a young age I was going to work in the movies. And there's nothing else in this world I want to do. If I wasn't acting, I'd probably be directing. If I wasn't directing, I'd probably be a cinematographer. If I wasn't a cinematographer, I'd probably be working with lights. I'll always be a part of the movie industry. That's just in my DNA, it's in my soul. And I couldn't be more I couldn't feel more privileged to be a part of it. It's an incredible industry and the people in this industry can be so kind and so generous.
Yeah.
Of course, there's some bad apples here and there, but the majority of people are incredibly kind and generous.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's a bad apple here and there everywhere you go.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of the people, even the people that like just born and raised here in California, are so nice. They're so
Oh,
outgoing
sure.
and welcoming. But there's a lot of transplants here. There's a lot of us transplants, and we're all like I always say, we're like the lost boys living in Neverland, always trying to stay young and play make believe the rest of our lives. That's what I look at. That's what I look at Hollywood. But I love it so much. But you're talking about being a jack of all trades. Well, first of all, just the shout out from the chat. It's at Jordan Borges. Is that what your handle is again?
Oh, it's at Jordan dot
Dot.
Borges.
That's it. Dot. So,
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here. Weird technical glitch.
Oh, yeah, I lost you for a second.
There we go. I'm back. I'm back. I'm
All
back.
right.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, I love that too. I should have put that. I can switch it in here and put it up someplace so people can see it as well. But at Jordan.Borges.
That's
So
me.
just so everybody knows. So there you go. You're gonna probably get some followers. David Campbell, always happy to have you here. Don't forget the dot. That's what young KJ official said. Don't forget the dot.
Don't forget the dot.
Don't forget the dot is very important. It is. It really is. I understand that. I have Brian.Kruse on my Instagram. So it's like, it happens because it's hard to get that, it's good. The dot's important. But I mean, you're talking about being a jack of all trades, though, right? You're talking about, Yazir and you were working on the first project. You're helping out anything you can do. You can do ADing, camera, electric, whatever you're doing, right? On this project, on Love Lost, did you have to take on a lot of different like hats like that as well? Or were you able just to sit back and just focus on the acting? Because I know when I do this, like whenever I produce something or I'm doing something like that, I am always looking at everything because I've done those hats. And if it's your baby, your wedding, you're a part of it, you think about every little aspect. Was it hard to let go or did you have your hands in everything?
I had my hands in just about everything. I had my producer hat on. I had the first AD hat on. I wanted to make sure that production was running smooth. I coordinated the table read, and yeah, it was hard for me to kind of just let go and focus on the acting. In fact, Yazir had to tell me a few times, Jordan, don't worry about it. I got it. Just focus on David. David's the character. So yeah, if I do it again, if I produce another short film, I'm going to just focus on the acting because again, this was shot a year ago. So my acting style back then is a lot different than my acting style today. So to be honest with you, Brian, I'm a little nervous about sharing the movie with everybody because the acting, in my opinion, is just it's not as good as it can be. But it's a good movie. It has really dark tones and it has a strong message to really reach out to your loved ones and your friends, those that might be going through a difficult time in life. Just a phone call or a text message to someone you care about that you know might be struggling could save a life. Mental health is a serious issue, and it's so important to communicate with our loved ones more so than we actually do.
I love that too, because a lot of people, you're right, they don't think about it. We get so trapped in like our own life, our own like ups and downs and lefts and rights. Sometimes we just turn off from everybody. I am definitely guilty of it myself in a lot of ways too. You get overwhelmed with work and stuff like that. You're like, wait a second, let me see how people are doing. And I think that's a very important message to spread. And you're really pushing that in Love Lost as well, right? It's like a big part
That's
of what you're
right.
trying to
Yeah.
say. And how's
At
David?
the
Let me
end
ask
of
you, how's David doing? Because I know David's still inside of you. How is David doing right now?
David's still lost. Yeah. It's it's honestly a tragedy, the movie. But yeah, I would say that he's still lost and he's not found in his world. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it on you. I can see it. I'm gonna tell you something else
Yeah.
too, Jordan. Uh, we are our worst critic. I will always say that too. Every actor
Oh, yeah.
is their worst critic. You know that. I
Sure.
got to tell you, I'm a perfectionist in everything I do. So I am never
Me too.
happy, satisfied with the feeling of like acting or maybe producing or everything. I'm like, this could have been better and that could have been better. So you
Right.
know what? When it comes down to performance, just sit back, relax, and just let the audience take it in. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. I know you're in your head about it. I can see it, but that's all
Yeah.
of us. So if you truly care about the craft, about what you're doing, about what you're putting in there, you're gonna feel that way. If you don't
Yeah.
care about it, you're like whatever, you know. But that's what I love. I love that passion is even happening right now with you when you're thinking back. Oh, I could have done this and that, but you're doing it, man. You're putting it out there. You're being
Right.
vulnerable. You know, you're being even more vulnerable right here on a live TikTok too. It's like you're showcasing that part of humanity that I guarantee shines through in your performance.
Oh, thank you, Brian. That's really
Yeah.
cool of you to say.
It will. I guarantee. I can't wait to see it. People have been asking me in the chat, when's it debut? I know you're still in post-production right now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we got some time, right?
Well, yeah, it's going to be even more time apparently because the film festivals that we're submitting to, they have rules. They do not want you to have a premiere for the film. They do not want you to stream the film until it's been in the film festival. So
Okay.
once the film festival circuit is complete, then we'll release it on Amazon Prime. We'll have it on YouTube, Vimeo, and we'll share it with everybody on TikTok.
Amazing. I know that's the whole thing. You got to be careful about that too. If you wanted to go a certain place, you got to kind of follow those regulations. And if you put it online,
Right.
they're good about finding that stuff out too. If it's aired someplace, they're like, no, we're done. Which is gonna be kind of
Yeah.
frustrating though too. Like it's gotta be frustrating for you. And I know that frustration. Like you've been working on this, you're ready to get it out there, and then like you have all this. It's finally getting in the can. It's almost done. You're like I just want to show the world. Are you gonna do like some kind of special premiere maybe for friends and crew and all that to showcase this so you can actually have that moment of like, here you go, guys. We're gonna show you what you put your passion into.
You betcha.
Yes, round of applause for that. Yes.
There is a movie theater in Hollywood called the Lamel NoHo 7.
I know that. Yeah.
And they charge, I think it's like $80 to $120 an hour to have a screening room. So when we world premiere as it is, we're going to rent out a screening room and premiere it at the Lamel Theater in North Hollywood. And we'll invite friends, family, the TikTok community, anyone who wants to come to the premiere. We'll have a photo op, we'll have Q&A, and we'll screen the film a couple of times and get feedback from the audience.
I love that. That's not bad too. It's actually not bad at all for like a price point. That's a very nice theater too. Like
It's not bad. Yeah.
It's not bad. Like I know like even when I did like that Regal, there was a Regency where I did the Valley premiere. That was like I think $800 for the 3 hours or whatever it was I had.
Oh,
So that was a lot more money. You know what I mean? A lot more money. And I was calling around, nobody had deals like that. So that's encouraging that people that are actually producing stuff like this have an avenue, have a venue where they can showcase their material at a nice theater at a decent price. That's much more affordable. Like even the SAG theater is like $1,500 to rent out for members.
Gosh.
For members, which is one thing that I need to change and I become LA SAG president. That should just be happening for our members. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you, Brian.
We have to have a venue for our members to showcase their stuff. We have to encourage our members to do short films, to do productions, and that are like working actors that are struggling to try to make their career. They should have an opportunity to showcase that, and SAG should encourage that.
Oh,
I still think so.
Brian.
They need to. We've gone away from that for so long, and it really discouraged me. Even like the new media contract used to be great for our members, and they got rid of all that. They got rid of all of it. And they help people get into the union too, people that actually deserve it. Now, people take advantage of things that happens in all aspects of life. But, you know, you just control that and you regulate it. You don't take something good away from people because some people have heard it. That shouldn't be happening. And charging our members so much for like renting spaces and actually showcasing their stuff is just wrong in my book. So that's something we got to fix. It's something I will fix if I win in the next few weeks. We'll find out. We'll find out, you know.
So.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, Brian.
I've had a lot of people, a lot of love come out in the past few days since ballots start hitting boxes. It's been very exciting for me too. And like, and I'm not doing it for me, man. I'm doing it for people like you and me that have been struggling to understand it, that are trying to make their way in Hollywood and have a path and want to have a retirement and have passion and a drive for this, man. Like Love Lost, like you made this, man. I'm so excited for you for it. Like you put your heart and your soul into it, right?
Oh
And it,
yeah, and more. My spirit, my mind, my emotions, my finances. A lot went into the movie. But speaking about SAG-AFTRA, uh, we need to make it easier to make short films. It's
yes,
difficult to make a short film with little money. They make it
pretty much
really
impossible.
challenging.
Pretty much impossible these days now.
Yeah.
And they put you through so much red tape. Even like the insurance thing, I'll tell you something that's funny. The insurance thing is insanity. Two people sitting on their couch just to make a film. It's like they're charging you like thousands of dollars sometimes just for insurance. There is a company called Thimble, which I would actually incorporate through SAG. I get a deal through them. They don't charge anything. Like it's like $50 for the whole shoot. For an
Oh
independent
wow.
film, you get full coverage, liability, everything. But our union doesn't take care of us this way right now. And I would
No.
incorporate things like that, reach out, make contracts with those people, and also make it so you can actually qualify faster to get that actual red tape done so you can get that contract through SAG so you're actually covered by our members and covered across the board. We need to be. If you're a member making something like that and you're like at an ultra low budget, we should be taking care of those people and encouraging it, not dissuading them. It's only going to create more great content for Hollywood, more opportunities for actors, and more opportunities to make this a career and a path for people to actually join our union and make this a career. So we
Oh
got to
sure.
encourage all that. We got to encourage all that. But yeah, Thimble is a great thing. If you ever look for that insurance, look at Thimble. They're amazing. But also, the state makes you go through, of course, we got to work with the state with that too. It's like $500 at least just to get like workman's comp, which you need a lot of times for independent stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We got to work through all that stuff. We got to work with the city. We got to talk to people because short films are a great avenue to get yourself started here. And
Oh,
films in general, it's a great
absolutely.
avenue. Or like a web series, something like that too.
I was I was just on I was cast in a short film with a mutual friend of ours, but he couldn't get through the red tape, Brian,
Yeah.
and had to make his production non-union. So I had to dip out of the shoot. I had to tell him, look, if this isn't SAG after a production,
Yeah.
as a member, I can't work this project. And he was really upset, and so was I, because we're good friends, and I wanted to be there in the shoot. It was a good project, but again, it was too hard for him to make the project union, and he had to go non-union route. And yeah, it was sad.
It's unfortunate, and it happens every day. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It happens to more and more friends and more people that are striving to put something together. It's a problem. It's another big problem in our union that people don't talk about. They just
yeah,
don't. And a lot of us at this level, we're working our way. We're battling. We're struggling here to make this happen. It's like this is a great avenue for us, especially like the vertical world and stuff like that. That needs to be regulated. We need somebody to take care
yes.
of us for that too. I would love to do that. There's a lot of this Wild West that nobody's attacking and going after. In the chat, JE, no, JE said I'd step away. No problem. Welcome back, JE. And then Atlanta said Jordy has a bright future. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes. And I'm
Thank you, Atlanta 76.
it's crazy. You got young KJ officials said they're coming for your premiere. They're going to be here. They're going to fly out for it and be here for you and support you.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be so cool.
That's what I love about people like this community. Like you're saying, you're building a community, but you're also, again, what we're doing. We're artists, we're creators, we're entertainers, but you're also encouraging people to smile and have a good time. You got a community right here. I love your community right here that's popping in today. It's amazing. So much positivity.
Yes.
Positivity. I've been finding that. Do you find that on TikTok a lot? Like on YouTube sometimes when I'm on YouTube. I feel like there's a lot of negativity. Sometimes there are some good people there, but there is some negativity that pops in the comments and the chats. Here, all I find is positivity. It's wild to me. I love it. I love it though. Do you see that in yours a lot?
Yeah, there is an awful lot of positivity on TikTok. There's a lot of support, encouragement, and a great sense of community. On YouTube, yeah, I've noticed there is some negativity. I was in a music video from a band called Odessa. They had a music video called Say My Name. And in the chat and all the comments, there was so much negativity. And it's like, this is great music. And it was a great music video. How can people be so negative about it? But that's just the way it is.
It's the world we live in sometimes, I'm like, I just don't get it. It's like, it's life is hard enough.
Yeah.
Life is hard enough sometimes. I just want to be able to smile and turn off and have a great time with people that I love. And, if I'm putting some out there, like, yeah, I mean, that's not for everybody all the time, but you know what? It doesn't mean you have to be like, just totally trash somebody over it.
No.
It's not necessary. Like, what are you getting from that? I don't know. People are getting
Yeah.
something. But I am getting great vibes from your project, of course. And of course, dealing in and delving into all of the mental health situation. I was talking earlier before you came on about Ted Lasso and how Ted Lasso really dives into that world and how it resonates with people, because it comes out of nowhere sometimes, but it really is impactful and it has opened people's eyes for that. Do you think there's a world here? Well, I imagine you hope this for sure, that you can actually resonate with people that same way too, and have people actually reach out to friends. Is there something in here that maybe is attached to it that has like some kind of more awareness that we're not getting in other projects that can help people be like, you know what, we got to start talking to our people and caring about each other and talking about that love that you've been talking about this whole time on the show? Is that like really rooted in there? Is there a message that you're proud about in there too?
Yeah, we certainly hope so when people finish watching the movie that they have a sense of to be more compassionate towards people, not just their friends and family and loved ones, but to just other human beings. Compassion is so important in today's day and age. We are lacking empathy for one another, and that's the message I want people to really walk away from in this movie. Is like, hey, I should be kinder to people because I don't know what someone's going through.
Yeah.
We all are going through something and we all have a story. And remarkably, a lot of these stories are very similar to our own. And yeah, I just hope people will just be more compassionate to one another after watching the film. After the movie and after the credits, we're going to have a positive message in the movie, also resources for mental health, and
Awesome.
to encourage people to reach out to their loved ones if you think someone might be suffering from a mental illness.
Now, let me ask you another question. It might be a little deep here, but was
Yeah.
there somebody in your life or Yazir's life that actually was the inspiration behind this? Did something happen? Was there like a catalyst for this? Or was it just overall, you just saw this happening in the world and you wanted to have this message?
To be honest with you, Brian, I myself was the inspiration for the character David. During the 2020 pandemic, I had a legitimate mental breakdown. I lost complete functionality of my bodily movements. I was shaking uncontrollably. My sister from New York had to fly out to California to collect me and safely transport me back to New York to get medical help. I was diagnosed with severe depression, not just regular depression, but severe depression and anxiety. I had to get professional help for it. I stayed in a hospital for 2 weeks. And luckily, with the help of doctors and the love and support of my family, I was able to crawl out of this dark space and see the light at the end of the tunnel. Um, Thank God I'm better now and I see things in a positive light and I'm not clouded in darkness anymore. But when Yazir came to me and pitched this story, I really tried to infuse what I went through in the storyline. I took what he wrote and I integrated what the character of David was going through has exact parallels to what I went through.
Well, I'm going to tell you, thank you. First of all, thank you for sharing that story because
Oh, sure.
that's really heavy. It's a lot to put off your chest, especially on a live platform like this. So
Yeah.
thank you for sharing that. Secondly, I just want to say, man, I can't imagine. My heart goes out to you even more with this project because I can see where you're coming from even more so why you want to tell this, but the fact that you went through that but
Yeah.
you had family there for you, which was great. You had somebody there for you to help pull you up, right, and bring you up and bring you back. Like I can't that you just had a complete shutdown, huh? A complete
I'm
shutdown.
so like many of us, we were all isolated
Yeah.
in 2020. I was stuck in this small studio apartment in Hollywood for 3 months, not going outside, completely paranoid about the virus, and I wouldn't even go to grocery stores. So I was malnutritioned. Um, I was in my head. And one day, Brian, I just felt something literally snap in my brain. And I started crying uncontrollably. And I never cry about anything. My father passed away in 1999, didn't shed a tear. I just don't cry. I don't feel sadness. And that's something I got to work on with my acting and why I don't get sad or why I don't want to feel pain or hurt. But I cried that day and I called my family and I told them there's something wrong. I was shaking and I couldn't stop and I couldn't figure out why. It was terrifying. But luckily, my family came to my rescue and I got the help I needed. And again, thank God that I'm in a much better place now. And I'm my positive, optimistic self. For a moment there, I completely lost myself. I lost the sense of identity and my sense of purpose. And yeah, the pandemic really did a number on me.
I really wish we had like this platform, like what it is right now, back
Yeah,
then too. I think it grew and it grew and it grew, and we became
sure.
more of this on one-on-one virtual thing where we can talk to people and grow a community. But like at that time, it was not like it is now in
No,
that
we
short
just
amount of
had
time.
Zoom, I think, right?
Yeah, it was just like
Yeah,
Zoom. Like this was TikTok was still kind of growing. It
it
was like a
was.
whole. It wasn't really like, and then during that time, it did kind of start to spiral and take off because of the pandemic. But like to go through what you went through, you're not alone. By the way, a lot of people I know have gone through that, and they have
Yeah,
struggled. We lost a lot of people during
we
that time. So
did.
people haven't even been the same since then too.
No.
So I mean, it really does speak wonders about your who you are as a person to go through that, be able to share that, and come back on the other side and
Yes.
be doing so well right now. And I
Oh, thank
applaud you
you.
for that. Like, I can tell. Like I didn't know you went through that, and I saw you, and I'm like, yeah. Like I haven't seen you for a long time. Like Jordan, it's Jordan. He's always like the positivity, that
Yeah.
essence, that aura you bring. It's right there. So man, that's a lot to go through. I love that you had this at least avenue to kind of put that out there a little bit,
Yeah.
and put that into there and put your heart and your soul into that because I think we do need more of these kind of like projects like this to pour those things out. Like you're saying,
Yeah.
you don't usually cry or anything like that. It's like well, we got to put that somewhere. We can't keep building that up right here. When we
Yeah.
do, something bad can happen. And I think that's what's great about a short film like this, a passion project like this. You have that ability to do that. So that makes me want to see this even more. I'm not gonna lie
Oh,
to you,
great.
even
Yeah.
more.
That's why I used the movie. It was like a healing process of letting go of that persona, that chapter in my life that I went through. All that drama, all the hurt, all the pain, the darkness, the sadness, all of it. I put it in the character in the movie and I said goodbye to it. And that character that lived inside me now lives in Love Lost. And it doesn't have to be a part of me anymore, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like now it's sailed off into this direction right now, and that character is captured right there in the future aspect and what happens
But
with the movie. Oh wait, I lose you a second. Jordan, you there? We lost Jordan. He'll come back. He'll come back, guys. We lost Jordan for a second.
I
Wait, are you there?
can't hear you for some reason,
I can't
Brian.
see you.
I'm going to refresh the.
Okay, refresh. But, hey, guys, what a story right there. Cody, welcome back. And you're right, JE. During that time, there was just a lot of dance videos. That was it. A lot of dance videos. A lot of dance videos. A lot of stuff changing. And Solmar, thank you for the love too. Appreciate you so much. And USA, thank you for being here. Even though you're guys, we're having a good time, USA. But I hope that you stick around and hang out with us too. But Love Lost, guys, I'm excited about this for Jordan. Jordan has been working on this for a while. I did a show called The Valley right here. We did that back in the day. It's been a long time now. Like I said, Jordan was in there. When we did The Valley, it took us years to get it done because we were ultra low budget. We didn't really know what we were doing at times. We were kids, friends trying to make something. It's on Tubi. You can check it out. It's kind of fun to look back at. But that was also going through the contracts we were talking about, trying to make that work on paper, trying to make that all come together. It's a lot to make that happen. And I think when you do it and you make that project actually hit a screen and see all the passion out there on the big screen, it really goes a long way. And that's why I love what Jordan's been doing with this too. It's like you're putting your all into there and then putting it out there to the big screen. Also really enjoying the show and the host. Thank you so much, young KJ official. I'm sometimes with the chat right here because of my picture. I can't see it sometimes, but thank you for that too, guys, and thank you for being here. And then USA, thank you for being here too. Even though I got a little bit of slight hate there too, USA.
That's USA.
A little bit there. You know USA.
USA is a regular on my live.
Yeah,
he's a great follower, a great regular. He just likes to push me a bit. I believe he really wants to see me succeed as an actor.
Mm-hmm.
So he gives me a lot of tough love. Like he's always pushing me to get things done. Like for instance, I have a new agent at my agency. The agent I had stepped down, Brian. He quit the agency because it's been so slow.
Oh, man, I know.
He passed my information on to the CEO of the Wayne agency. And we're supposed to have a lunch meeting to talk about the trajectory of my career, what roles I want to play, and to discuss our working relationship. USA's been pushing me to email her and set that lunch up. So yeah, he just has a tough love to his comments.
I love it. Like I said, I had Thumper here. I don't know if Thumper's still here, but Thumper popped in for a second. Thumper does that to me too.
Okay.
We really do. And also Atlanta says we need to support one another. Thank you for the follow. Yes, of course. No problem. Happy to support everybody. That's what we do here. It's a community. We're always building the community. That's why I love to have Jordan on here too. As we're growing here. I'm fairly new here on TikTok for, Kicking It with Kruse too. So we're just here to work together. And I love the drive. I love the passion. I love people that like Jordan that have that positivity that they're putting out there in the universe. And again, I'm Love Lost, guys. It's going to be great. I'm excited about it. Let me ask you one thing. So I always love these moments too. What is the one moment, the one day that you were filming? They're like, there's no way we're getting this day. Do you have that situation that ever happened? That one day, like, there's no way this is going to work out. And then it does.
Yeah, so the picture on the poster with me with the roses, that's when David decides to confess to Jenny that he's in love with her. And we were shooting in this apartment complex, and I don't know if I was having a hard time conveying the emotions in my close-ups, but yeah, we just couldn't get past that hallway. We actually had to wrap on the first day and come back and reshoot it. We had so many technical difficulties. My lavalier was coming out of my shirt, so all the footage that we did shoot was unusable. Yeah, we ran into a lot of issues. You just see it popping out.
You just see it the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah. You're like, oh, that's not going to do. That's not going to do. And you have those situations too where you're just like, everything's happening at once and you're running and gunning. And you're like, well, this is what it is. So you did a reshoot then off that too.
Yeah. And then the tunnel scene when David's walking through a tunnel. We shot that at night and during the fall, and it was freezing cold. I mean, frigid. We were up till like, I think, 2 o'clock in the morning because we didn't want cars going by in the tunnel. And yeah, it was very difficult to film and stay in character while being completely cold.
Don't you love those situations, right? That's
Yeah.
that's the difficulty sometimes about the acting thing that nobody even knows about. It's like there's these situations like that where you're trying to stay in your mind. Maybe you're shivering, maybe you're hot, maybe you're, there's the elements can mess you up and take you out of your head too. But you're also
Yeah.
wearing the producer hat too. So you're thinking about what time it is. You're thinking about how many cars keep going by. Why'd that car just go by? All those things happen when you're doing all these different hats at the same time. So I get the frustration, but you know what? But believe you could probably still laugh about it a little bit now looking back, right? There's
Yeah,
probably some
of
moments you're
course.
like, that happened. That's what it was, right? We got through it. We made it. And, it's
Listen,
how it
the
goes.
entire process of production really is a joy. You know that. Even
Yeah.
when you're going through the hardships of production, it's all comes from a place of joy. Because, like you said earlier, we're not making these movies to make money. We're making these movies so we can tell a story, so we can do what we love. I forget who said it, but a director told me, we don't make movies to make money. We make money to make movies. And
Yeah.
that's how I feel. I mean, yeah, it would be great to make money one day,
Yeah.
but as we're growing, while we're waiting for the phone to ring from our agent or our manager to tell us we booked a job, we need to be creating. We need to keep those juices flowing in our artistic spirit. Um, and yeah, it's all love and it's all good energy when you're making movies with like-minded creative individuals.
Yeah, we all kind of feel that sometimes. And you get those right people, that right mixture, that right batch of people. And it's like,
Right.
oh, yeah, we love this for everything, what we want to do it for, all the right reasons. Because sometimes, like, they forget, they give up so much to do this profession, whether it be you move away from your home back in the Midwest, wherever you are to come here, whether you're giving up like 14 hours a day sometimes, giving up all that time you're seeing your family get old to make this your passion. A lot of times the business isn't here for you too. Like you're saying, you're not making money off these things as well, but because you love it so much, you keep doing it and you keep doing it in aspiration and hope that money does eventually come. But if it doesn't, I'm still going to be super stoked that I'm doing this.
That's
I'm
right.
making this happening. If two people watch it, I'm excited about it because someone watched it. Someone got some joy, some love, some passion from it, which you have in your soul just as much as I do, which is, I love that about you, Jordan. I do.
Thank
and
you.
Your chat is the same way. Like even like USA is saying, hey, Brian, hook Jordan up with an audition. If I have another project, I will. I got no projects right now besides this. So I'm happy to have Jordan here anytime he wants to be here. And also USA said, Brian, I have a question. Would you leave an agency if they didn't get you an audition for 6 months? You know what? I probably should, but I'm going to tell you right now, as the actor I've stayed with agencies much longer than 6 months when they haven't gotten me an audition.
Same here.
I just recently got dropped from my agency before. It was like in June or no, it was like May. In May, I got dropped from my agency. I've been with them for years, right? And they got me some gigs, but not a lot. And they actually dropped me because they're like, you know what, Brian, we can't have any more because they're saying it's hard for like white guys right now. That's what they said. Like, we're getting rid of all of our white actors. That's what they told me. I'm like, that's the craziest thing I ever heard from an agency. But they just dropped all of us. I'm like, why don't you say what's really happening? And this is what's really happening is there's not a lot of work right now. Yeah. And like nobody's working and you're just clearing your roster out, I'm going to tell you right now, the same thing happened though too, where they actually laid off a bunch of agents there too after I left. So I'm like, these people just want to find reasons to sugarcoat things sometimes, but we stick with them sometimes because we hope that next one is going to be the big audition they're going to find. And it's better to have representation than no representation as well.
That's right.
And that's what it comes down to. USA is saying, I told you about white actors. They probably told you the same thing before. Also, there was one more thing. Kruse, you're always wearing gray. I try to change my suits up, guys. You know me. I try to stay classy here. I'm Kickin with Kruse. I'm always the guy in the suit. I don't know why. That's my thing now. Jordan.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm sticking to it right now. I've done it for so long. I'm sticking to it. Okay, what do you have to say to people out there? Of course, we got USA talking about this. People that are coming here that want to be actors, that aspire to do this, but they keep seeing online that Hollywood is hurting. What do you say to people that actually do this and continue to chase this dream of being an actor?
So that's a great question. And the insight I have is this. A mentor told me once, Jordan, you're only an actor if you're acting. And in the industry right now, it is very slow. So you're not going to be acting. So, what do you got to do to act? You need to get yourself into a scene study class, some form of training where you can go to a community of like minded artists, get coached, get up on stage, and act once a week and get feedback and discover what's working, what's not working with your craft, adjust your craft, change things with your craft, and develop your craft into something solid. That would be my insight and my advice for those who want to be an actor in a slow industry. Just get yourself in a scene study class or even join a theater company in your area and put on plays. What's going to happen is you're going to meet like minded creative individuals who might refer you to their agency. You might meet actor filmmakers who want to produce their own project and put you in their project. There's all sorts of possibilities available to you. The key is to take action and to act. And the only way to act, if in an industry that's slow, is to be in training.
Yep, you have to do that. I love everything you said there, Jordan. You're right. You never know who you're going to meet in any of these facets too. While you're training, you meet people too, like-minded people. You might connect with somebody that again might lead to like another project over here or over there. When you're doing theater, you meet people all the time that are also again developing their craft at the same point. And if you get involved with these workshops, you get involved with again all these classes, the next thing you know, all of a sudden you're going to have there'll be a group of people you're going to surround yourself with that are also trying to do the same thing you're doing, and together you could rise together. Also, they might just cast you in something. You might meet a casting agent someplace. It's like, you know what? I love this person. I'm just doing this play as like, you never know. I'm just doing this for fun. And all of a sudden I meet all these talented actors. I'm like, this person right here is the next big thing. I'm going to assign them. You never know unless you put yourself out there. You just don't. It's always
Not
a
only
no
that,
unless you try.
Some of these scene study classes, Brian, after like 3 months of work, they put on what are called actors showcases.
Yeah.
Where you can showcase your best scene work in front of friends, agents, managers. You can invite industry casting directors to come to your showcase and be seen. So again, it's all about the training, staying sharp, staying ready so you don't have to get ready when the opportunity comes.
I love that. Yep. Don't get ready. Be ready now.
That's
Because
right.
people get lazy sometimes and like kick back and all of a sudden, I got this big audition. If you're always training, you're always running stuff, keeping the brain sharp, keeping again everything, all your skills sharp, you're gonna be ready to nail it. I love that, Jordan. And I'm loving this Love Lost. I'm loving it. I can't wait to see it, guys. Love Lost. I love it so much. Sometimes, and look what happens. How many projects? You never know where those relationships can take you. And I really hope this one takes you far and also to Cairo.
Yes.
I hope it does. And you know what? Honestly, I just can't wait to see it. And the message, the ideas, everything you're putting behind it between your heart and your soul, your own personal struggles, your life that you put into this too, that's only going to shine on that screen. And I really know you're being super vulnerable today on the show and in that film. And I think that's why you're a little bit hesitant about yourself sometimes, your performance, because it's a lot of you. It's a lot of you out there. And that makes you more insecure about it sometimes too. Don't be insecure. Be proud. Be excited as I am. I know you are proud, but I'm more excited ever because I know you got a great thing going and you got a great career and a long career ahead of you, Jordan. I'm happy to have you here on Kickin with Kruse. I'm so happy to have you. Your people are great out here too. Brian, do you think that following people will grow? I follow people because if they follow me, I follow you back. We're joining a community. Probably the same thing Jordan does. If you're talking to me all the time, I'm going to talk right back to you too. Nothing wrong with inclusion. Not at all. We got to include each other too. Do you know that Jordan's CEO agent is African-American? That's a USA. I'm going to tell you right now, work with everybody. Get together and honestly make great movies, make great projects, and bring some joy. Right, Jordan? That's all we can do.
That's right. And I
I
just want
love
to
it.
touch upon what you just said about putting myself in the film. That I see a lot of myself in the film. I tell my followers on my live all the time, Brian, that great acting isn't really about being someone different in a movie. It's really about being your true, authentic self, but inside the given circumstances of the character's life. It really is about showing up as yourself and using your own life experiences and letting that shine through so the character has something real to live through. Does that
That's
make sense?
100%.
Yeah.
I channel a lot of my own things too. It's like all these different methods will use different things, but like, oh, sometimes like embody as if you're somebody else, and I'm like, I just like what I know, what I've experienced. I can channel
Right.
that. I listen to this. That I have that moment that pops into my head that I can relate to in this situation, and I utilize that because I think our own life experiences will always be more true to the narrative that we're presenting as opposed to something that's artificial. I just think that
It,
it's true.
and you said it. The key word is channel. It
Yeah.
really is. As an actor, we are a channel for the character to live through. The character lives on the page in black ink, and it's our job as artists to be as open, vulnerable, available to life so the character has something to move through and be fully expressed, fully alive in the circumstances.
I love it. I love it, Jordan. I love it, man. Okay, guys. Love Lost is coming. I want to keep me posted on everything. Tell me when you have that premiere date set. I would love to come and support and see it on the big screen for you, and represent the cruise control there too. So,
Maybe
anything
you could
else?
be the moderator for the Q&A. That would be
Hey,
cool.
hey, man, you want me to do it? I'm available. Hey, maybe I'll be SAG after president at that
Oh,
point too. And you
that'd
have
be
the
a
SAG
dream
after
come true.
president there. We can keep pushing because that's a good thing. Because if and when I win, that's a great thing for us because that would actually prove that what we're going to do is help support our members' films through the union. That's a big deal for me. So I will be there for you if you need me anytime. And I can't wait to come on your show too. We're going to talk some more. I'm happy to have you here though today. It's great. Thanks for coming in the morning.
Oh, you're so very welcome. And again, yeah, you'll be on my TikTok on
To
Tuesday,
Tuesday, tomorrow.
8 p.m.
Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Isn't it? I'm like, Tuesday. I'm like, that's tomorrow already. Oh my
That's
God, the week.
tomorrow. Yeah,
It's already
Tuesday,
tomorrow.
August 19th at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yep. We'll have more conversations and we'll chat
Yes.
some more. Anything else you want to tell everybody about Love Lost before we sign off today?
No, just again, just a reminder to reach out to your loved ones, your friends.
Oh no, we lost him right there. It was like a hard out.
Sorry
Oh,
about that.
he's back. No, I'm like it's a hard
Um,
out.
hold on a sec.
You're good. You're good. I'm like, there's a hard out. Oh no, there's a hard out. It might be the build sometimes. We're still working out the glitches here in the build, guys, which it's working. It's working. So I hope you guys are digging how the show looks right now. Still working on it. See you tomorrow, Atlanta. Thanks for coming here. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Hope you guys win so we can hook up Jordan. I want to help Jordan. I want to help everybody out. That's the idea. We got to help everybody out. And I want to help Jordan out, of course, guys. Thank you for tuning in, everybody that's in the chat that knows Jordan. And Jordan, continue. He's back, guys. He's back.
So sorry about that. My message to you guys is in pertaining to Love Lost. Reach out to your loved ones, your good friends. Tell them how much you appreciate them for being in your life. Tell them you love them and that you're thinking about them and you wish them well. Again, we're all going through something very profound in life, and it's important to be compassionate to one another, not just our loved ones and friends, but also the person in line in front of you or behind you at a Starbucks or a cafe, or if you're at a restaurant. A smile goes a long way. Just be more compassionate to one another. It can change someone's life.
It really can. It goes a long way, Jordan. It goes a long way. It does.
Yeah.
I try that all the time. And some people are like, what are you doing? Why are you opening that door for me? Why are you smiling like that? I'm like, I'm just trying to be a kind person. It's like the Eagle Scout in me too. Good, do a good turn daily. I don't talk about that too much, but that's like ingrained in me. So thanks, Jordan, for being here. Happy to have you here as
You're
always.
so welcome.
Thanks for joining me on Kicking It with Kruse. And I'll be there tomorrow. We're having a great time. And I look forward to it.
Wait.
I really do. I can't wait either. Take care of yourself, Jordan. Appreciate you as always. Guys, at Jordan dot. Well, only one dot. At Jordan.Borges, everybody. Get him today. I know David Campbell, he actually followed you too, guys. So I'm excited for it. We got some people coming your way from over here. So appreciate you, Jordan. We'll talk tomorrow. See you then, man.
See you, Brian. Thank you for having me on.
Appreciate you. Take care. See you next time. Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. One more round of applause for Jordan Borges. Happy to have Jordan here, guys. I'm going to stick around for just a few more minutes. One more conversation. Let's talk about that in our featured story of the night or day. Will Smith for a second, because the Will Smith thing, of course, Will Smith's coming back, guys. We've been talking about that for a long time. Will Smith keeps coming back and keeps coming back and keeps coming back. But he was apparently working on a production with Michael Bay right now. And they had a big spat apparently on set where he wanted to be more of a kind of like a dramatic love kind of story. And Michael Bay wanted to be more of that action-packed Michael Bay movie. Thank you for that, young KJ official. Appreciate you too. Appreciate you all USA for being here. JE, yep. There's a lot going on here today. Of course, Pep Star is still here. He kind of took a little side saddle today. The Pep Star is doing great. But Will Smith has been battling back and forth with Michael Bay. So much so that Michael Bay left the project right now. And I think we're going to get more and more problems, or we should probably get more drama with Will Smith as this stuff is moving forward, because ever since the slappening happened, guys, as we talked about back in the day at the Oscars, the slappening, I feel like it's taking a long time for Will Smith to build back his career and make himself be like, what he used to be. He's trying to get jiggy with it again, guys. And it's taking him some time. And I think when you have more stories like this happening, I think it's only going to slow that down. It's only going to have him take some more time to become relevant like he used to be. But I think that a lot of people are sour on him right now. I think they're sour on him. I still think he's a massive talent. He's been doing the music stuff too. He's getting back into there. He's getting back to the Will 2K kind of days. Which is good for him. I think that might be good. Maybe it's a reflection on him taking a beat, recentering himself, finding his way again, looking at himself from the inside out, looking at his career again, and finding that trajectory for where he goes forward. So if you're a fan of Will Smith, if you're excited about him coming back, what do you guys think about that? My anxiety. That's what J.E. says. Oh, from the music. Thank you so much for that, J.E. Appreciate you too. Didn't he win an Oscar when he won an Oscar that day when the slappening happened? He did win an Oscar that day. So he had been left, then he came back and accepted his Oscar, but never really addressed what happened, which was kind of again, weird. You think that he would have been like, hey guys, I'm sorry about this, but no, he just delved into his speech like nothing really happened. And that really did hurt Chris Rock for a long time. He talked about it in his live, that he was it was driving him nuts about that too. So I don't know, guys. I think that Will Smith will come back with a big thing. It's some time till he comes back to the Oscars. If you're excited about Will Smith, let me know. I just think, honestly, this guy just needs to chill out longer. What he's doing is taking a breather, taking a break. That will always help people. Take a minute, all right? You're going back with that JE. You're getting that one more time. You're hitting that mark, right? The back and forth, the 1-2 punch with that too. I think it's fine. Do you think that he'll come back there, JE? What do you think out there? I'm always excited for, comebacks, but I think sometimes there's a lot of actors out there that don't get an opportunity to come back. They're also nothing really bad happened with them, but there's also actors that never get an opportunity at all. And those actors never get a chance, like we were talking with Jordan earlier, that don't get a chance, that don't get to thrive, that don't get to drive in this business. Let's give them a chance sometimes. These people that are causing issues, we talk about the iRobot thing too. The iRobot where Sir Alan Tudyk. Alan Tudyk himself was the robot voice, but Will Smith said that he was overpowering him and over battling him. And so because of that too, he actually took a back step from that as well. And he made sure that Alan Tudyk's name was not going to be in the credits, not any marketing. So Will Smith suppressed him in that movie. So he's got a kind of a trajectory of suppressing people, ego, and also of, that I guess we call it Big Willie style. That's what we call it right there, because that's what he says himself. So I would love to have seen an iRobot too, but I think because of what happened to Alan Tudyk, that's why that happened. He's Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds has that same stuff. We talk about Ryan Reynolds having a lot of issues as well, and what he's been going through, guys, as well. So Ryan Reynolds too. I think that Ryan Reynolds is a talent, but I think that he really needs to sit back and think about some of the ththings he's saying. He's got the lawsuit with his wife as well, so that's a problem. They keep battling that, the Blake Lively thing, and of course, Justin Baldoni. We talked about that on the show quite a few times too. As Ronald mentioned it earlier too, Ronald's like, oh yeah, Justin Baldoni, or Baldoni, I think it actually is. I always butcher his name. But that lawsuit's not going anywhere else. But I think Will Smith will find a way back into the limelight, but it's going to take him a little bit of time. It just will. And when he gets back there, maybe he'll be able to shine again. But he's got to start doing some good PR stuff. When the more bad PR stuff like this appears in the trades, it makes people go, hey, what's happening with Big Willie? You know, what's going on with this? Unlike The Rock or Vin Diesel playing the same characters, but different. Yep. Yeah, I mean, The Rock always plays The Rock and stuff. But I do say there is a nice little piece of yourself sometimes that shines through when you play yourself. Again, that can actually help people like be like, oh, look at this. Like, this is why we watch this person. Like Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell is always kind of Will Ferrell, but there's a piece of Will Ferrell that I love too, that I'm always going to be about when I see Will Ferrell. So I love that too. Like, I think that he makes me laugh. I still said it. I think I said it on Saturday. I wish Will Ferrell would have been Scuttle in The Little Mermaid. I'm just saying, would have been a great scuttlebutt. That's it. The Rock has his own contract. He does have his own contract, and he can't lose. Yeah. It's like Vin Diesel has that same thing too. I think J.E., where Vin Diesel said that I have to win every fight, and The Rock had that, and that's why a big battle happened, and that's why there was so much like, again, struggle and drama on the set of the Fast and the Furious movies. And it doesn't need to be drama. We don't need to have that at all. But it still happens, guys. It's very unfortunate. And I think that Will Smith needs to chill out, guys. Chill out. Take a break. Go to Take a Break Island. Hang out. Lizzo audition for The Little Mermaid. Yeah, I could see Lizzo audition for The Little Mermaid. I would Lizzo being what is it? The evil. What's her name? I was gonna say Cruella. That's not right. I can't think of the evil mermaid's name right now. I've gone blank on that. I like The Little Mermaid, but I do say they could have. I don't know. It did great, made lots of money, but Disney needs to stop doing these animated live action things too. They got to stop making these. I think they're doing good to a certain degree, but we got to find a way, guys, to turn this around a little bit. We got some follow requests. I appreciate that. I'm also dealing with all this stuff politics wise too, J.E. There's a lot of politics right now with the business. With running for SAG president too, there's a lot that's going on. People are mean. We're talking about positivity out there too. There's a lot of negativity that happened with Little Mermaid. That happened, but there's a lot of negativity that happens in all the business, in all facades of the business. And I see it every day, even more so running for the office too. I see it constantly. I'm like, can we just all get along and chill out a little bit? Do we have to be fighting all the time? Do we have to be slapping each other across the face just to make the business change? I don't think so. Can you imagine? It could have happened. There could have been a lot of backlash. You're right, J.E. It's sad, but that's what happens. The backlash happens, as opposed to just looking back, kicking back, and watching the characters and watching the performances overall. I care about performances. I know there's a lot of drama about it. The whole like some of the casting stuff Disney does is weird. Like again, what happened with Snow White, we talk about here too. What they did with the Seven Dwarfs is just like unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. We should have actually cast people that match those characters as opposed to making a CG mess. We took away 7 jobs right there from people that need jobs that are very much don't get jobs in Hollywood. It's very unfortunate. But that happens all the time. Those slap matches are amazing. I know you were talking about those slap matches. I watched a little bit. I laughed. I got to watch more. Maybe I'll check out more today. Jonathan was like, Brian, Jonathan started sending me stuff after we got off air because Jonathan was like so excited about it as well. Yeah, Jonathan will be back this week. He almost came today, but he had I want to give Jordan some time to talk about Love Lost a little bit too. And next time I have Jordan on, we'll probably do more of the entertainment conversation as well and integrate that with him as well. But I want to give him a little bit more time today. Also makes it like a nice, chill, easy Monday building into the week. We also have some news, of course, as always here. I'll give you one more topic, actually. I want to talk about one more thing before we roll out of here, J.E. I do want to talk about Robert Downey Jr. a little bit. Let's do some Comic Corner. Jonathan's working all the time too. Yeah, Jonathan's working all the time. I love Jonathan. He's a great guy. He really is. But yeah, let's talk about a little bit before we tune out. This is something I'll probably bring up more the next time we're live. I'll probably bring it back up as well because there's something that's on my mind right now. Robert Downey Jr. Okay, so Robert Downey Jr. There's all these rumors coming around online that RDJ has been problematic on set, and he's arguing with his directors. He's arguing with Marvel, saying that his double is not matching up to his standards of performance. And they got to do a bunch of reshoots now. Jonathan got jobs. Jonathan be working too. Jonathan's always working like I am. We're always keeping busy right here, which I think is great. We stay busy as much as we can. But Robert Downey Jr. Apparently he has a double on the set, and that double will do all the insert stuff and some of the stuff where you don't see his face. He has the mask on. They do this for, of course, also for Mandalorian. That happens all the time in Mandalorian. I might lose this coat. I think I've been sweating quite a bit in this coat today. Mandalorian. But, I would say that the actors themselves, that sometimes just do the work. Because Robert Downey Jr. is getting paid like $100 million for the new Iron Man, or actually the new Doomsday, like $100 million. And at that rate, I don't know why this man's not working every scene. I don't know why he's not doing it all. I don't know why he's not in there all the time. He should be. I think he should be. And I feel like that Marvel just be like, dude, we're paying you this much money. Why? And apparently he's on set the whole time too, and he's complaining about this. These are allegations coming forward. I don't know if they're true. But I have heard that he's amazing, that Robert Downey Jr. shines. Everything he does, he stands out there and he stands up for his actors. I've heard great things about him. He's very passionate about it. But there's also the flip side. People are trying to say that, well, no, he's kind of a diva and, he's just trying to cost all this money for production. I think he wants to be good. I think a lot of them want to be good. They know this movie matters a lot. This movie has to shine. If this movie does not stand out, it's not going to be great for the production. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be great for Marvel. But again, Fantastic Four didn't do well either. So, I mean, they're struggling right now. They are struggling right now, J.E. So I hope that it comes together for everybody. And if you hear rumors like this, it's what it is. I actually like that there was a Superman conversation too. We talked about this on Saturday where, the whole James Gunn thing happened with Corn Sweat. And that's what I'm saying. I love that because, again, that shows that actors are trying just to get it right for the director and for the performance and for the audience. And I think it's fun to see those behind the scene things sometimes. I like to see how Doomsday. That'd be really fun if they actually show this with Doomsday behind the scenes to showcase what's actually happening too. But they don't showcase that a lot. They just don't. They kind of stick back. They don't talk about it. I am not surprised that Deadpool is in, again, the new Avengers movie. I'm not surprised by that as well. I think we lost David Campbell today. He must have had to go. But we'll get him back. We'll get him back when we actually bring back the whole show regular format here tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. But J.E., I'm happy here. I'm going to go sell some gum today, J.E. I'm going to go sell some gum. And I'm also going to be back live again later on tonight on my Cruise Control Adjacent show, which I can't wait for. So anyways, J.E., thanks for being here as always. Appreciate you. We'll talk more Marvel talk soon. We'll talk more Kickin' It's news soon. We'll be back tomorrow. Just want to wrap it up very fast and talk about that in case anybody was still here. But you got to tell you right now, thanks for being here, J.E. Thanks for everybody out in the chat. Appreciate you guys as always. We'll be back again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I'm trying to make that happen as a standard. We will see. But guys, J.E., take care. Enjoy your day. I'll be back with, I think, Mike Casey tomorrow. I think Mike's going to join me again. I'll have a better lineup. I'll know later. I'll put a post about that. That's early. I know I've been doing 9 a.m. 9 to 11 I'm trying that. It might end up being 9:30 to 11:30. That's where I go to. But I'm trying to figure it out as I'm recouping and regrouping and doing all that too. That's way too early. I know you're in California time, so it is pretty early too. It's like an early morning show. Do you think that 10 a.m. is better? Let me know. I'm trying to still find that sweet spot right now, J.E., for the show. If it's going to be super early or you think 10's better, 10 to noon. It just depends on this gum. The gum sales get me sometimes. And I was supposed to have a boost at 9:30. We were going to try it this week, but I don't think it came today. So I got to find out what happened with that today. I got to message my person and find out what's going on. But, we're figuring things out. That's what I said. What do you think about, J.E.? Do you think that we should be doing, let me ask you this too while you're here, because I'm always going to ask the chat. Do you think we should be doing more news interchanged with the conversation, or do you like having an interview with it too? What do you think about that? I was debating more interviews or doing just more news integrated with that. I'm just trying to figure it out as we're adapting this show. So this is fine. Okay, cool. I do like talking about the news along with it too, because I think it's fun to have different people's perspectives as well. And then you have more of that conversation coming up as we're talking about it. So I tried something else today. I really wanted to give Jordan some time. He's been wanting to talk about Love Lost. And then next time I bring him on, we can integrate more into the show, and he'll have to do hot takes maybe. We'll make him do hot takes. What do you think? I always love doing that too. We need the dog more. Pep Star. I know Peppy kind of sidetracked today. I'm always happy to have Peppy here, right? Peppy loves Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah, you do, Pep Star. Pep Star, I'll get you back in here more, okay, man? I'll get you back in
You're
more.
lying to the Pep Star.
I'm not lying to you, man. I'll get you back in here, man. I'm telling you the truth. Tell you the truth. Don't laugh at me, Pep Star. Do not laugh at me, because I'm telling you what. Now you're not getting any snickety snacks today if you yell at me, man.
I'll mess you up, buddy.
No, okay, all right, buddy. I'm gonna go after you, man. And you know what? Let's just call it peace, man. Peace treaty. Let's do it.
Can we play fetch?
You can play fetch, man. All right, peace treaty.
You know it.
All right, buddy. All right, Pep Star. Thank you, Pep Star. Good to have you here, J.E. We'll keep moving. We'll keep shaking. We'll keep making stuff happen. Always happy to have you here. Always good to see you. I'm going to go sell some gum soon, too. Got a lot more news to do today. I'll be later on today at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on my other show on the U to the Web, the U to the Tube. I'll be over there, so maybe I'll catch you there tonight. Anyways, guys, I need to chew mine. Chew that strawberry cake. Hope you like that strawberry cake. Right, Pep Star?
Pep Star, shalom-a-ding-ding doozy.
All right. Good to have you here. Have a good day. I'll be back later tonight. Trying out this time frame, seeing how it goes. But until next time, take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Until next time, see ya.